I was watching this video yesterday. I don't know if you guys know this creator, but his name is Jordan Green, and this video was made like 10 months ago, and it was about running a self-improvement channel. And he was basically saying how you can't really be successful running a YouTube channel of self-improvement or solely self-improvement, because you kind of are limited with what you have to say, start repeating yourself and becoming repetitive. And while some channels do that, I would have to respectfully disagree, because I think with self-improvement, it's one of those things that, since you're constantly learning yourself, you're constantly giving new information and you're giving new outlooks on life. But I think the reason that he says it's repetitive is because most channels, they will only post what gets the most views. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying that's how majority of people think. Because if they post a video on, let's say, how to get girls, and that does exponentially better than a video on how to make more money, the next video that they come up with will be tailored around how to get women. It might be titled differently, it might be given different tips, but it's gonna be based around how to talk to girls. And it's simply because financially they do make more money. And then it's also the mindset of, well, if I make this video and people don't watch it, or it doesn't get as many views, maybe people just don't want to see it. Why would I make content for people that don't want to see it? They might think to themselves that maybe they solely just enjoy doing it, and that other people don't need to watch it. They don't need that information. So if you are one of these people and you have that mindset, then I would definitely recommend you don't do a self-improvement channel, because there are videos that you expect to do numbers, to do really well, and then when you see the analytics on your page, you're gonna wonder if you made the video wrong, if you should have included a different point of view or a different perspective. And when you look at it like that, then you will honestly probably not want to do self-improvement. But it could also mean you're just not good at what you're doing, because if you're a top percentile in performance in any field, you will make money as long as you learn how to monetize it better. So maybe you just have to improve your thumbnails, improve your titles, stuff like that. So in terms of just being limited with content, however, I don't see that at all. I would think limited content could be like working out videos. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think working out videos and like being like a fitness influencer, I feel like you are limited unless like you vlog your life. But other than that, like in that field, I could see how you're limited, because what is it? It's the way you work out, the muscles, the exercises. But then you could also put your own twist on it and coming up with different routines and coming up with different exercise variations depending on if one exercise hurts your shoulder. I know a lot of people don't bench press anymore because it hurts their shoulder. So if I was a fitness YouTuber, I would make a video on alternate versions of bench pressing to limit shoulder pain, something like that. And yeah, you could say it's slightly repetitive because you're reusing an exercise that you might have used in a prior video, but I don't see that as repetitive. I think that's just emphasizing the importance of, or the value of something, because that's how it is in everything. Like, basketball players have to repeat the same moves every once in a while because of how effective they are. It's the same thing with content creation. So you might need those algorithm videos that you post because you know it's going to go off on the algorithm. So if you're unwilling to do that, you probably will suffer some sort of channel growth, at least a little bit, because you know how these internet things work. Like, you know how it is making money off the internet. It's like you have to have the most clickbait, the most catchy titles. Like, it's stuff you can do that will increase your views, but views doesn't always translate to money. So that's something to consider. But me personally, like, when I first watched that video, I had like the emotional bias of the initial emotional bias, because I'm like, oh wow, like did I make a bad decision by choosing to make a self-improvement YouTube channel? But in my heart, I know that this channel is solely to help people out, and making money would be the second best thing off of it.